the play and that'll be the drive and the decisions that will be, again, looking back at it and saying that was the difference in this game.
Elsa Mendoza, who drove her son around to 17 football camps back when he was just trying to get noticed. He was trying to make somebody out there believe that he could play quarterback at a high level in college. She continues to battle MS, and this is a massive story. So many members of the Mendoza family. He's going to make his way over to Elsa this day afternoon of the 4th. Peanut butter Max is here. Alberto's, of course, on the team.
What a win. What a win for the Big Ten, baby. Nothing else to be said there. So excited. Happy for Indiana. Happy for the Big Ten. Man, oh man, we needed that in the worst way. Man, just a grueling game. Two best teams. Just wow. What a game. Yeah, honestly, like, what a game. Those are the two best teams. Ohio State fans out there trying to say that we were one of the best. No, we were not. We were probably around the same as, like, Ole Miss in that tier of, like, third or fourth best. But, man, so happy to see Miami lose. So happy to see Indiana win. That makes 3 straight for the Big Ten. Currently watching Big Ten and let me show you. Currently watching the ACC and the Big Ten on, like, dual screens right now. But man, that just felt so good. I mean, like, you know, I guess I didn't think that Indiana would struggle this much, but I am also the one that nailed the final score. I said it was going to be 27-21 or maybe even 28-21, and that's exactly what it ended up being. It ended up being like a really tight game. I always said you had to take Miami at their best, and at their best, they are, like, right there with Indiana, and they really were. I mean, the teams were pretty even. The only difference is Indiana made a couple of the bigger, you know, they made more of the big 50-50 plays in the game, and that was the difference. Other than that, they were pretty even teams. Like, Miami was able to get pressure on Indiana, and Indiana really didn't get a lot of pressure on Miami. So I was thinking, like, Miami was eventually going to overtake them because the margin for error seemed wider for Miami. But again, Indiana was able to overcome it because of the special teams block, and just really happy. Just really happy for the Big Ten. Really happy for Indiana. They deserved it. To all of those people that said a team cannot go undefeated in the new college football with 16 games, and that they can't win a game off a first-round bye, and they can't win a game against a team in their backyard. Indiana just completely reset all of that, man. They are the national champions, and they are the best team in college football, and to this date, they have the most impressive season in college football history, and I am not sure that it's particularly close. I don't know that it's particularly close, and props to them. Props to Kirk Cignetti. Kirk Cignetti is the best coach in college football. I would say Mario Cristobal and Kirby Smart are right there behind him. Ryan Day is not in that category. So Ryan Day's got to show me more from an X's and O's perspective and a preparation perspective. Man, both of these teams are so well coached. Both of these teams were just so well coached. And Indiana could have been in big trouble if Miami's corner played the entire game, but I don't know. Damari Brown didn't play for Damari Brown not playing tonight, I see from Miami fans, is kind of interesting. He went through warm-ups, and he didn't play. So, Miami fans, can you describe that? Like, what was going on there? Because it seems like there's a lot of disappointment from Miami fans towards Damari Brown going through warm-ups, and, like, he never even gave it a shot. Like, how do you not even try? Is this a national championship? I don't even know what his status is in regards to, his eligibility or whatever. But I don't know that Miami's going to be playing in a national championship game next year. Losing Ruben Bain and Akeem Mesidor, you just don't replace guys like that. You just don't. So Miami loses a lot off this team. Both teams lose a lot. I think Indiana is set up obviously more to stay than Miami, but again, Miami has the second or third best team in all of second or third best coach in college football. So, yeah. But chat, man, thank you for being here. I just wanted to do an immediate reaction show. I'm not going to be on long. We're going to do probably a full breakdown on our regular Sunday night show. I just wanted to go live and say it's great to be a Big Ten fan. To win, with Michigan starting in 2023 was big. And then Ohio State going back to back, and it's like, okay, we really got something. We're really not there yet to call ourselves the best conference. Well, I felt like we were at least right there with the SEC. But after this bowl season and what the Big Ten did in the bowls against the SEC and now the ACC, and to win 3 straight with 3 different teams, the Big Ten has established itself without a doubt. And I say it without a doubt in capital letters, the Big Ten is the best football conference in America. And it's been since like the late 90s, we can say that. And the late 90s doesn't seem that long ago, but it really is for a conference with the history of the Big Ten. So keep that in perspective. My God, did Ruben Bain win some freaking money? I think that the 2 best players in this game were both on Miami, Mark Fletcher and Ruben Bain. Now, the thing is that Indiana's team was the best, but the 2 best players on both sides of the ball played for Miami. Maybe even 3 best players, considering like with Tony and what he was doing. But Charlie Becker was the most clutch player on, both sides. Indiana would just throw it up to him at 6'4", that back shoulder throw, and he made those catches, man. That's why it's kind of like interesting that Damari Brown didn't play. If Damari Brown plays, does he make plays on those? Like, he is supposedly Miami's best corner, but again, I haven't watched him that close to know that for sure. Ruben Bain was the best player on the field. I hope the Tennessee Titans, I hope he falls to the Titans at number 4, but we're not that lucky. He played himself into a top 3 pick, especially with Dante Moore bypassing the draft and going back to Oregon. Mark Fletcher, I would think that Mark Fletcher is going to the NFL. I don't think he's going back to Miami after this. I think he just played himself into a second-round running back pick. He's not coming back. Mendoza, obviously he didn't have a very good game, but he came through when they needed him the most. He had no time to throw, like no time at all. And every single person on earth, if you have like 0 time to throw, which he did, he still just, he made it happen, man. He made it happen with the QB run. I was even telling my wife sitting here, I'm like, Indiana's going to have to do a draw or something in this game to stop Miami's pass rush. I have no idea what happened there. I don't know what's wrong with my service. I just checked my Wi-Fi speed. It seems to be fine. Chat, man, talk to me a little bit. I just, anything come to mind, post some things in there. I'm just chilling in my basement now. Really happy. It was a nerve-wracking game in like so many ways. I thought Miami was going to win, and in the fourth quarter, I thought that Indiana had run out of magic, and Miami on the lines was just starting to take over. But Indiana won, man. Signetti magic. Let's just call it Signetti magic. It doesn't show me as muted. I have no idea what's going on. Checking my stream here. Anywho, Big Ten, baby. Hold on. Tell you what. I am going to. I have no idea what's going on here. I'm gonna try my headphones. People hear me now. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat with the headphones. Anybody hear me now? Oh, they can hear me. Cool. Yeah. Before I get out of here, what does everybody want to talk about? I mean, this is a great win for the Big Ten. Great win for Indiana. Ohio State did only lose to Indiana and Miami. Now we weren't really nearly as good as either, though, so it's not much of a a point to take to like boost up our season. I'm not soft like that. Ohio State was not nearly as good as either one of these teams, especially on the lines, especially coaching either. Both of these teams are so much better coached than Ohio State's not even funny. Currently watching that Mendoza run, man, just a miraculous run. He was a beast. Yeah, just amazing. Just amazing game. Michael and I are going to come back on Sunday, probably for a full breakdown of this game. And then we'll close the book out on the 2025-2026 season. Chat. Okay, people couldn't hear me before. Sports lover Andrew, dude, we're rivals, but what the fuck? Hoosiers are champs. Got to be the greatest sports story in our lives. Yeah, I would probably agree with that. The Indiana story is